Good day, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Today is Sunday, 21st of September, and it is 11:40, almost 12 to Monday. Now I've seen an opportunity on GBP CHF. I want to see if I can get a long entry on this. So what you're seeing right now is a daily time frame where the market has been consolidating, right? For some time now, the market has been consolidating. The dark rectangle you're seeing is a demand zone or a support zone, and the one on top is a supply zone or a resistance zone. So in between, the market has been consolidating for some days now, right? For some days now, the market has been consolidating. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see the point on both the supply and the demand where the market has been touching, right? Moving up and down, no, telling us that the market is ranging. You understand? But still, if you zoom in, right? If you zoom in, you can get an uptrend and a downtrend within the consolidating area. So here we also have a 4-hour supply zone, right? A 4-hour supply zone, a very strong one, because there's a fair value gap, a very big fair value gap over there where the market has not touched or cleared it off. So on a 4-hour time frame, you have that supply zone which is close to our supply zone on the daily time frame. Understand? So if in case you want to sell the market, that's where you will find our entry from, right? If in case you want to find a short entry and the market reach there, you go to our lower time frame and find our consolidation. It's simple as that. This is not a rocket science. Understand? And at the downside too, you're having a demand zone, right? On the 4-hour time frame, you have a demand zone where the market pushed up upside, right? So the demand is also in the demand of the daily time frame, right? So the 4-hour time frame demand is in the demand of the daily time frame, which is also giving us an indication that the market is highly, or the market, there's high chance that the market will respect that side. Do you understand? And there's some key point here you need to take note of. Before the market touch in or touch the daily demand zone, it formed break of structure to the downside. And that demand in the 4-hour time frame push the market, right? Push the market to break the high of that break of structure, which you call a change of character. Now, when this happened, the market is telling us that now it is changing direction from the downtrend towards uptrend. You understand? So you expect the market to come back to our forward demand zone to touch that demand. Then you found our entry there. So that line which I drew right there was like liquidity. Hey, you want the market to clear it off before it touched the forward demand. And you can see the market came back to touch our 4-hour demand zone over there. And something also happened over there. And it started demand. Before it touched that demand, it formed break of structure to the downside and another break of structure, like series of break of structures before it touched that demand. So what happened again? So there was a massive demand over there, people buying aggressively. So the market pushed upside to form change of character, right? Break that BOS to the downside and form change of character. Now what this one is also telling us that the market is ready to go up from that demand zone. Also, we can mark that demand that push the market to break the change of character over there. You understand? So that is also another demand where the market pushed up to form that change of character over there. So right now we're having a demand in a demand. You understand? Forward time frame demand, a daily time frame demand. You're having a change of character over there too. You understand? So there's also a fair value gap over there, right? Just above the demand zone. And another interesting thing, there is a liquidity or inducement over there. You want the market to clear that liquidity and clear the fair value gap, right? And tap into our demand zone. So as you can see, the market did just that, right? Clear the liquidity, clear the fair value gap, and tap into our zone. Now, we've moved from the forward time frame to our 30 minutes time frame, our lower time frame, where we want to take our buy from. You understand? So we want the same thing to happen over here, right? You have breakout structure to the downside, and we are expecting that, or you are anticipating that the market will form change of character to the upside, and there is a very big demand over there, right? There's a very, very big candlestick that is pushing the market to form the change of character over there. So once the market cross the line I've drew over there, right, and form the change of character, we will expect pullback. And when the pullback happens, you enter the market and long it with full chest. You know, that's just it. This is not a rocket science. It's simple as that. So we are waiting for the market to do this before we enter the market. You are not rushing. As I just said, you are just waiting for the market. So this is what we expect. And if you don't see this, right? If we don't see this, you are not entering. And when you enter there, our take profit will be this supply zone. Because one, there is fair value gap, which you want the market to clear it first before we exit. And also there is a counter trend line liquidity over there, right? Counter trend line liquidity. So we want the market to clear all those people who will be selling from that side, right? So if the market clear them and clear the fair value gap, at that time it'll be massive profit, then we exit. So stay tuned, follow this page, like and give a comment for more updates like this.